You know, many young persons want to start something for their lives. We have many young persons who are struggling with deciding on how they can start a business. And you see, one of the biggest challenges I've heard them say is no money. Really, I've heard it over and over and over and over again. And you see, I've gotten to a point in my life where I've come to realize that having no money is not an excuse. It's just an excuse that you give for laziness. Really, having no money should not be a problem for you. Let me explain. You know, I've listened to several persons who want to achieve something, who in their lives have wanted to achieve something. Many of our successful people that we find out there, and they started from ground zero. I can start to tell you stories upon stories upon stories upon stories. Really, if you really want to achieve something, you have to take steps. Let me give you a scenario. Say, for example, you want to start a business and you have zero funds. Why don't you get a job and start to save up towards your business? Many successful people have done this thing again and again and again and again. They get a job in their free time or in their weekends. They are channeling that time and energy and even the money that they get at the end of the month towards their business. But most of the time, you are very lazy, or you always want to spend all your salary because you want to live large, or you want gratification now. You want gratification right now. Another thing I've seen is that many a times you say you have no money and you can't go out there to go and hustle or find the money. There's this popular American YouTuber and also an e-commerce guru that I listen to, and he said that he wanted to start an e-commerce store, but he had zero funds. I mean, he was an hustler on the street. He had no funds, but he wanted to start an e-commerce business. So what did he do? He went into the streets. He started money people's lawns, started cleaning their garages, he started washing dishes, watching plants, and several menial jobs like that. And all of the money he was getting, he was saving these things up. He worked for months, literally for months, before he could gather the money that he needed to start his e-commerce store. And that's just opening an e-commerce store and running ads and several things like that. You know, there's a million and one things you can do with money. And it really gets me pissed off when I hear young persons like myself who say that they want to do something, but they have no money. Really, there's a lot you can do without money. My mentor, for example, started his journey towards becoming a billionaire by saving, simply saving. You know, he was collecting 30,000 naira. For those that are not in Nigeria, 30,000 naira is currently something ridiculous. It's something ridiculous. I think that's currently about $20 right now. And then talking about $20 per month, that is so ridiculous. He was spending $20 per month, and out of that $20, he would probably spend like $4 and save the rest. Spend like $4 and save the rest. And he continued this over and over and over again for 3 years. For 3 years, man, I mean, that's crazy. Who does this things for 3 years? Was constantly saving. And before he knew it, he started having enough money to gather together and push towards things that he wanted to do. And towards several things, started getting assets and things like that. So really, I'm wondering, I'm asking myself, why is there no money? I mean, you have 2 hands, you have 2 legs, you have a mind to think. You must be creative. You know, one of the biggest things I've heard Tony Elumelu say, Tony Elumelu is the CEO of UBA Bank. Tony Elumelu says that it's important that you save. Whoever you are, whatever it is you are doing, savings is an integral part of who you are. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. You can go into real estate, selling properties. You go into the sales space, you start to sell to people. But many times, we want now, we want it now. We don't want delayed gratification. We want the gratification now. We want to enjoy the things that we want to enjoy now. So we start to see that there is no opportunity to find funds. There's no opportunity for money. We can't raise money and things like that. But really, guys, really, this should not be a problem for you. This should not be the concern. I think what you should be chasing right now is how you can really build impact. And how can you build impact? You must do those things that you said you want to do. Those positive things that you said you want to do. Those things that are world changing that you want to do. And really, you just have to take the first step. Don't let money be a problem for you. I've cited several examples. Even I currently in my life, currently I save 50% and I channel these things towards my business. I still have other commitments and several other things to do. But really, I don't have to channel all of those things. And it's important. This is how you can really start to build, guys. This is how you can start to build. I challenge you really. A 4 minutes video is not enough to explain all of these things to you or how you can really do some of these things. But really, you must do something. You must do something. So go out there. As long as you have a dream, don't let the dream die because you lack funds. Money is just a very small part of it. There's still a lot. There's still a whole lot in your journey. There's still a whole lot in your journey. Many times you're looking for someone that can sponsor you or sponsor your business. Of course, that is also good. That's also fine. But really, money should not be the major concern why you are not starting what you said you were going to start in 2026. You must really go out there, think, plan, execute, and you'll start to see tremendous changes in your life. So let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Don't let money be an obstacle towards you starting or fulfilling your dreams. And let's have a great year together and even more years to come. Cheers, guys.